Hello everyone, Paladin here. Welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2. In the last video, we finished up Act 2, made it into Act 3, and decided, you know what? This grand evil weapon, we're gonna leave that with Tarquin. You know, we had two pieces of like some demonic blade. I've never left it with Tarquin before, so I was like, hey, let's see. I wasn't planning on using a two-hand weapon anyway. But then, of course, we made it further into Act 3, and we found ourselves Alexander. And you know what? I decided rather than killing Alexander, which is what we've done 2 times in a row now, let's make him divine. Let's push Alexander to the top. Because number one, I'm a paladin. Alexander rules over the paladins, or his loyal paladins anyway. That's who supports him. That's his faction. I identify as a paladin. I want to help out. Secondly, I've never done it before, and I thought it would be cool if my character wasn't the divine. We also, you know, our god's kind of an asshole, and by kind of, I mean he's a massive dick. He wants me to suck the life out of people, which is not something I feel like a lawful person would do. He wants me to consume spirits that don't want to be consumed. They cower in fear every single time. Now, since the last video, I have gone in, and you may notice that Fane looks a little bit different.
Save your
Let me get away from these people. They're so loud. Fane looks a little different. He is now what I would like to call a full-on Necromancer. He does not care about anything. It is his job to deal as much damage as humanly possible. Now, I had the idea of making him this kind of death and decay, damage over time, physical damage kind of dealer. So I actually spent some points over here in Scoundrel before I realized that you actually need to have a dagger to do any of these abilities. So even if we put this on our bar, we can't do the ability because we don't have a dagger. And I don't think weapon swapping is that viable of an idea for us. So I'm trying. So he does have a knockdown, but he also has some insanely hard-hitting abilities thrown in here between these two, which he's not going to be using too often. When I do use these, it's going to be a big deal, and I'll talk about it then. But then he has challenge, mark an enemy. If they die within the next 3 turns, you are healed and receive damage and armor bonuses. I figured, that's so different from the identity we've built from Walter. Just hyper-aggressive, go in there and kill someone. We have Enrage, motivate an allied character with the power of rage, targeted allied character, guaranteed to land critical hits with his basic attacks. How cool is that? So we just go in and start attacking. In order to do this, I did lower a lot of his summoning skill. I believe it is almost non-existent at this point. He does have 3 points in summoning. The main reason I'm holding on to those 3 points is so we could still use the Skeletal Archer to summon Avail, and we're also still going to be using the Raised Bone Widow. But think of Fane now as a Necromancer more than a Summoner, but focused on just brutality. Rage-induced aggression. He has to go in. He has to win battle. And I thought that would be a really nice contrast to what we've been building up for Walter, which we have updated a little bit more. One of these abilities is a surprise, so I'm not going to go in to my memory thing just yet. But for Walter, we have a deflective barrier. So rather than being aggressive, this is defensive. If he gets hit by any ranged abilities, he's going to reflect them back, and this also bolsters his armor. With the new patch to the game, Provoke goes through physical armor, so I can taunt enemies away from Fane that may be dealing a lot of damage. And this one, I'm really excited about, and I think it fits really well as well. Consecrated ground is a very normal paladin thing. You kind of make the ground holy. You emit your energy out around you. And we're going to do that with Earthquake. Now let me make sure I don't kill anyone here. We're going to do that with Earthquake. So this whole fucking screen. Did I just move it off my bar? Shit. Okay, I'm going to ruin the surprise then. Fuck, shit, dick. This whole fucking screen. Boom! Isn't that incredible? Isn't that amazing? We also have access to a new ability. Okay, I didn't plan this out. Called Guardian Angel. And again, just to identify Walter as the more defensive character, the one who's trying to keep everyone safe, Guardian Angel, what it does is allies in melee range redirect 50% of their damage to Walter instead of taking it directly on their own. So, if we get in a conflict, I can jump in with Fane, who's gonna be completely out to murder someone, right? Completely out to just blow someone up. And I'll be like, don't worry, buddy. We're lovers, apparently. I gotcha. And Guardian Angel will deflect that damage back to him. Keep in mind, we still have Dome of Protection, we still have Stone Skin, we still have healing, the ability to regenerate magic armor, and I also threw in this healing ritual, which can bounce to nearby allies. It's like a chain heal if you've ever seen World of Warcraft. Does cost a bit of AP. Actually, it's only 2. It's nowhere near as bad as I thought. But we can't use that on Fane directly, but I thought it might be good if we ever encounter some more undead. So, you're all caught up. That's why we've done what we've done. That's why we're doing what we're doing. And we are going to venture out into this act. Now, Act 3 is all about going to the various temples of the gods to see what they're about so you can get into the final chambers to try to ascend. Oh, I'm going to go get that source down there, though. That's another thing, the difference between the two characters is Walter doesn't believe in stealing the life force from people, right? I should be protecting life force, not taking spirits' souls away from them, not banishing them to the void. Whereas Fane doesn't give a shit, so Fane's gonna have a lot of source all the time. Like, all the time. Oh, Fane needs it, not me. There we go. The Knight of Zenteza.
The ghost stares right through you, a horrified look upon her face.
Oh, sorry, Ken.
They took the realm. They took it all. But they don't know what it is. They don't know what they have.
Of course, because we're a scholar, we ask if she means the pocket realm.
Hope flashes in her eyes as she tries to focus upon you.
Those black ring dogs. They took the universe, but they don't know what it is. I pray they do not think to try to use it.
She turns away.
Okay. So, the Goblin universe, or the Goblin temple, rather,
Magisters and Paladins, all dead.
is in a pocket universe. Was it a note? Fuck. It's gone forever. No, it's right here. Black Ring orders. Oh, this might be insightful. You will eliminate the remaining Magisters where they land, then gather a Temple of a Relic to proceed with its destruction. So they want to destroy the human temple. They want to kill all the Magisters. So they definitely don't want either myself
Make haste to the Hall of Echoes,
or Alexander to ascend. It's one of the two. We're not too sure which, actually. Because we both have the same god, presumably. No, I mean, Alexander's the son of Lucian. He probably prays to Lucian, I would imagine. What's going on? You guys okay?
Quick as a flash, the Magister has an arrow notched on his raised bow. He falters. A glimmer of recognition crosses his face, followed a moment later by a wry smile.
Hey.
My Fort Joy savior.
Oh!
I never thought I'd clap eyes on you again.
This was the guy that was knocked out on the floor, right? Holy shit. I didn't know about this.
You always seem to catch me at a low ebb, unfortunately. My troop was slaughtered by Black Ring. I'm the only survivor. What are you doing here?
Oh, you know, I'm just godwoken.
A skeptical eyebrow arches upwards.
You, Godwoken? That seems unlikely. Never mind. There are more important matters at hand. Bishop Alexander and the others might still be out there. I need to find them. Let me stay by your side for now. You can count on my bow in any fights to come.
No. Remark that you've heard that Alexander is here, curious that he is serving the Divine Bishop once again after being against his actions in Fort Joy. I mean, I'm going to do the same thing, but let's see what he has to say.
He nods.
I never would have thought it myself either, but he resurfaced and won over us veterans, Magister and Paladin alike. Now he's set upon becoming divine, just like his father. He broke free from Dallas and Vriedman's influence, and they tried to murder him for it. them and their white magisters. Us loyalists had to stand by his side. The fracturing of the Divine Order, the Voidwoken crisis, multiple attempts on his life. He's let none of it deter him. Now Ascension is within sight at last.
So I'm not letting him come with us because it would ruin our
May your reward be as great as your sacrifice.
lone wolf bonuses, which we kind of are relying on right now.
To the Hall of Echoes, comrade.
We really need our lone wolf bonuses, but I'm glad he's okay. That's interesting. I didn't realize he would be here. That's pretty cool. I think there's a fight down here for us to do. Oh, looks like there's a fight over here for us to do. Black Ring Defilers and a Black Ring Reaver. All right, let me show you a little bit of the new Fane. So, again, I wanted him to have similar skills to Walter, but not directly, like he has warfare skills, right? He just has those. But it's not a carbon copy. So whereas Walter would jump into this fight and leave fire everywhere, Fane dives into the back line and just starts to deal damage. And of course, let's not forget that he still has some of his old powers. So Dominate Mind is still something that's at his disposal. And now this Black Ring Reaver is charmed onto our side. Let's move back over here to fight. Now, I do want to see the power of this earthquake. Now, these guys can be knocked down, but the main reason we're using this is because it spreads oil, so our holy fire can impact more of an area every time we use it. And if that isn't amazing, then I don't know what is, boys. I don't know. We'll go ahead and turn on our flame tongues and see how this turn plays out. You know, I guess one thing I could do is... Oh, fuck, are we taunted? He taunted Fane! Anyway, one thing I could do is set Fane up to have a dagger and a sword and set him to dual wield rather than using a two-hand weapon. That's actually not a terrible idea. And then while he is using the two-hand weapon, or the dual wields, he could use his dagger and apply more debuffs to this enemy. I did not think about that as a possible approach. We might do that. We might do that. Because I want him to feel very, very different from what we're doing with Walter. I don't want to have the same character twice. And I feel like if he is able to really... how do we kill both of these guys? We can move up in Supernova. I want him to be able to, like, apply a ton of damage over time and shit like that. So I think that might be what we do. Regardless, he's going to be two-handed for a little bit because I don't have any more money. I used it all. This is a very expensive rework. Very expensive. So, we just know the Black Ring has the pocket dimension. We don't know where the pocket dimension is. Okay, looks like we do have some black ring down here. Let's go investigate.
A hulking Black Ring captain glares at you with his one eye. The other one, a weeping socket surrounded by recent burn wounds.
You're not one of mine. You're not from headquarters either. Explain yourself, or I'll open you up and rip out an answer myself.
His blade is inching out of its scabbard, even as he speaks.
Under the words of the Lone Wolves. I'm just using this to get a little bit closer to him.
The captain forces the parts of his face that can still move into a scowl.
Bloody mercenaries. All right, pass freely.
So I think I was wrong when I said Tarquin worked for the Black Ring before. I think he worked for the Lone Wolves.
The captain tries to angle the blade of his sword to catch a glimpse of his injuries in its reflection. He winces at the damage before seeing you approach.
What?
Ask why they're camped here by the water.
We had orders to storm the Orc Temple and tear it down. But that place is riddled with traps. Lost half my men. Lost my eye. That conjurer was sent to help us. She's flooding the temple with seawater. Not good. It looked like we couldn't manage. But the next one, I'll take if it costs me every soldier under my command.
All right, take your leave. I'm not gonna let the Black Ring get out of here. And we know that she is the Conjurer. So let's position Walter to intercept and Fane to go all in, which he doesn't have on his bar. All in is a skill you get when you have a two-hand weapon. It does a lot of damage. It does a lot of damage. Good, they're focusing Walter. That's exactly what we wanted. And they're trying to curse me, which I don't think is going too well for him. All right, so we want to knock her down. She doesn't have any physical armor. That is one ability that they do share. And now I am going to mark her, challenge her. Because of course, if she's knocked down, we can kill her soon. And then enrage myself for the next turn. That way, we deal guaranteed critical hits. Now, Walter, we need to control this situation. Let's lower her armor with the shield. Gotta bounce to a basket. Not really what I was looking for there. We can knock her down with an earthquake now. But of course, it doesn't deal any damage to these two. All right, we're gonna turn on the flaming tongues, because if they want to get to Fane, they have to go through me. Or walk that way. Okay. Fortify? It wasn't even that good of a fortify. We'll be all right. Pretty decent magical hit, though. This guy Phoenix dived in, almost lit his own friend on fire, and he encouraged his friend up here. Let's see how much good that does. Whoa! That's crazy. That is an insane amount of damage. All right, so we are silenced, so we can't cast any spells, but weapon skills don't count. So we just dealt 1,000 damage to each one of these guys as we teleported back down. All right, Walter is up. Let's knock her down again. Keep her controlled. And then... how do we want to do this? I could Guardian Angel, but honestly, I think he's going to be fine. Let's dive this way. Knock him down, too. And then try to deal some damage. Provoke. Fane is taunted, but Fane's dealing critical hits every time. I don't know if you want to taunt him. Oh, he cursed it. Look at you. Look at you, big man. Big man and your curses.
I'll yield to none.
Wait, how are you? No, that was the challenge he won. Maybe his crits wore off? No, clearly not. All right, we'll move for 2 AP to get to the high ground. It's fine if he takes some damage. We want the high ground bonus, and we'll shoot this guy in the back. So, for instance, that skeleton with this rework went from you bitch! Went from dealing 1,000 damage with the high ground bonus to what he's doing right now. So definitely a big drop in damage. Damn. I can still light him on fire. Oh, it won't do anything. Fuck. All right, we're gonna Phoenix dive back in then. I didn't realize his magic armor was so high. The Holy Hand Grenade. Fane is no longer taunted. These guys cast Curse a lot. They don't mess around, apparently. Our skeleton can't attack because they made him drop his weapon, so, guess I'll just go over here. It's pretty useless right now, actually. Do not teleport me again. He hit himself with that chain lightning. How is that worth? All right, Fane. Are you still critting? No. Let's do a mass Shackles of Pain. Shackled onto all of them. None of these guys have physical armor, so we can make them all bleed. And does the shackle damage transfer if I'm... Oh, it does. Okay. Yep. Walking in fire. Walking in fire. I wasn't sure if it would transfer if I had magic armor. Oh, that's a little overpowered. Boys, it's a little overpowered. My bad. My bad. That mod might be a little too good in that particular scenario, but man, is that fun. Seriously fun. All right, well, they're retreating. They're scared. I mean, I would be too. Can we attack yet? Nope. All right, let's skip his turn. He's still taking a bunch of damage from that bleed. They're focusing on our archer so much. It's like he has a global taunt on him. All right, we have to walk up, unfortunately. Throw the shield. Any other range stuff we can do? Fire whip, maybe? We need another step forward. And now we can't fire whip, of course. All right. There we go. Okay, so after that fight, I am 100% sure that I want to dual wield and have him have a dagger in one hand and like a sword or something in the other. Because that would be so fucking dope to be able to apply even more effects in combat. He just did so many. That's such a cool idea. All right, nothing really in that chest. Let's talk to the spirit of the lady that was flooding the... Whoa, that was flooding the orc temple. You know what? That shield alone is an upgrade. Okay. See what she has to say.
The spirit of a black ring conjurer looks around in confusion, seemingly oblivious to you.
Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't much of a conversation. Well, I think Walter's gonna turn his back here. Fane's gonna... Fane's gonna try having a word, I think.
The spirit of a black ring... The spirit...
I mean, Walter didn't know about that, obviously. He was just over here checking this stuff. All right, so let's try to make this work. Let's try to make this work. We'll show you guys the respec this time. I did spend about half an hour kind of figuring out, maybe 45 minutes, figuring out my character's identities now, figuring out how they kind of fit in with each other, figuring out how to kind of balance the fact that, yes, both of our characters are melee now, but they perform very different actions. By the way, I used Earthquake down here, big mistake. I broke just about everything we owned. So, instead of 2 hands, we want to... Oh, we do have a problem if we do that, though, because finesse-based weapons would be daggers. Is that really a problem? We just lower our strength and build finesse instead, right? Or we could go for a mixture between the two. I don't know how bad that is, but we could try. It seems like it's probably pretty bad. I don't know, we're still experimenting. We'll see how it goes. So we keep Warfare, we keep Scoundrel, keep Necromancer. Summoning we're still using. Thievery we're gonna drop for now because I want to get our Lore Master back up. I think we only need 4 points in Lore Master right now though. And instead of 2-handed, we're going to dual wield. Okay. Fuck! I just broke all my gear, okay. Wait, why did all my gear break? Didn't I leave some strength? I did not. Okay. There we go. Your gear has strength requirements and stuff. And because I moved all of my stats so far in one direction, we lost a lot of our strength. Now, I don't even know if I have enough gold. Here, let's just teleport back up to the top. Lady Vengeance. I don't know if I even have enough gold to actually buy
I'm afraid that
the equipment I'm
exploring
looking
this island
for.
would only consume
But
precious
let's see.
time that I need for my work.
Well,
I shall be
that's
remaining
good.
here.
That's a good weapon. It's a good dagger. I'm probably gonna go for a cheaper one because I only have 2,000 gold. So we're gonna go for that dagger. It's not bad by any means, but it's the cheapest one. And we're going to go for, actually we could get one of these. The damage on these is pretty good, it just doesn't have stats. I don't know, if our finesse is that high, we should probably just dual wield daggers, huh? Oh, this opens up even more possibilities. If I'm moving in this direction, I could go for like a bunch of stealth. Yeah, let's try it. Let's see how we like it. It's not like it's that big of an investment either. We could always change our minds and go back. Ask if he's heard of something called the Ateran. The Ateron.
Try as he might, Tarquin cannot hide a small flash of surprise.
Where did you hear that precisely? Never mind. The Ateran is a children's fable, nothing more. Supposedly a wand with an infinite capacity for source? Pure nonsense, I assure you.
The Magister seem to believe it's real. Sorry for all the bottle signs. Thank you for the sub, whoever that was, even though I'm not straight big. I don't have my normal water bottle, so I'm drinking out of just a plastic bottle. Let's make it a little bit more noise. The Magisters believe it to be real.
Really? Well, perhaps that says more about the caliber of their intellect than anything else. Such a device would be a gross overconcentration of power. It could purge the entire world of all source. Luckily, the laws of the universe render such a thing impossible.
Okay. So, we're gonna go in with double daggers now. Dual wielding bonuses are a go. We have Lore Master, so we could start identifying stuff again rather than just robbing people. And that shield is fantastic. That shield is really good. So we're gonna be moving that once again onto Walter. We'll set this up to sell. We'll set these purging wands up to sell as well.
You can put a price on the warriors I have for hire, but you can't put a price on
now remember,
the story they'll win you.
Our damage is gonna go up with our shield throw with each of with the armor that we have on shields as well as our physical damage. Okay, I'm good for now. I'm thinking of the possibilities we have here of continuing to kind of define the new Fane. So suddenly he's more of a backstab kind of damage dealer, or at least he can backstab with his daggers, and that's where the majority of the damage is going to come from. I think. Which means we probably want to drop Blitz Attack and pick up Backlash. They pretty much serve the same purpose, but Backlash jumps us behind the target so we can backstab them. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. What's going on down here? The Magisters are in a fight with someone. The Black Ring, of course.
As if from nowhere, a sweating warrior appears before you.
This is the Temple of Relic. This is where they were grouping up.
You were late, Bonebag. The Divine Order Pigsby here at the temple. Kill him.
He points you towards the nearby temple, where a skirmish continues.
You have your orders. Get to it.
Tell him you're with him. No. Shake your head. Tell him that he and his friends shall be the ones to die.
Comprehension spreads across his face, and he bares his teeth.
I fear not death, for I shall have eternal life. Thou should fear your own demise.
These are presumably not white Magisters. They're probably the Magisters that are sided with Alexander. I'm assuming any Magister on the island is probably a stand-up guy. I've come to terms with the fact that not all Magisters are evil. I've really come to terms with that. It took me a while, honestly. Like, no joke. Alright. What is our plan here? So, the Magisters are spread out a bit. And by a bit, I mean a ton. We have two here. Alright, let's test out the damage of the new Fane, shall we? Let's have him teleport in. He can't. He can teleport over here. This guy's pretty tanky. 600 damage, though. Not bad.
Hurts, doesn't it?
And then 700 there. Not bad as well. These aren't even good daggers. Remember that, ladies. And gentlemen. Let's go ahead and... We could do a Mass Shackles of Pain, and it'll hit 3 of them because they don't have physical armor. Or is it magical armor? No, it's physical. but it didn't work. It only hit one. Oh well. Now, Walter coming into the fight, I think his first thing is to obviously ignite all the poison. Why didn't that work? Let's throw some fire this way. There we go. Got rid of all the poison. Now we'll walk up to... Can we walk? Do we have enough? Okay, it's 2. All right, so we'll walk up here and do a Guardian Angel for our new allies. So any damage they take is going to go to Walter. So he is much, much more protected. Now this lady up here, she might be fucked. She's cursed and all that shit. Okay. At least they're hitting her with magic. That's good. Glitter dust. Yeah, he'll never know what to do. What a waste of a turn. You don't even want your friend protected, do you? Now, we just got backstabbed. But remember, Shackles of Pain is transferring damage over to the other Magister here. So this guy, even though he's hitting Fane, they are about to kill their ally. She used Healing Ritual on me? What the fuck? Oh, it was to deal damage to that guy. Yo, good call. Good call, Magister. That was pretty smart. She is getting beat the fuck up. She was decaying. It doesn't look like she is any longer, so we might be able to heal her up with Walter. It's gonna take me a minute to get over there, though. All right, this is Fane's turn. Let's do a knockdown here. Only knock down one of them. We can charm the Black Ring Defiler. And then just punch this guy. Oh, that didn't work. All right, so the Black Ring Defiler is on our side for this turn. Doesn't seem to matter. They really want that priestess dead. All right, Walter, show them what you got. We're gonna use Healing Ritual. We're gonna move to the edge here. That's fine. And use Healing Ritual. Why is she so far out of range? Who cast that? This guy? Yeah, he has the shackles, so we can't take him down. What if we knock down here? Blocked by physical armor. You're so tanky. I think that'll buy that priestess a turn. Hopefully these guys know not to hit the Shackle of Pain. I'm gonna throw my shield up here. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Almost 1,000. Okay, I'm feeling pretty all right. Good, he didn't hit him. Good. Actually, really good knockdown as well. We'll kind of expect a Magister to deal a little bit more damage. Hopefully she's hitting the wolf. She did. Double knockdown again. Nice. Yeah, these Magisters, they have their head on straight. This guy is still charmed. And he's hitting the guy we didn't want him to hit. He just threw a grenade on himself, though. Okay, she just hit Fane again. I'm not sure. Whoa! I'm not sure she knows Fane's on her side here. Kinda doesn't seem like it. She's not fucking charmed or anything. Alright, Fane, don't let it get to you. Don't let it get to you, don't worry. Let's finish off this guy that's on the ground here. Where's his back? His back's here. So 2 AP to move. Perfect. 30,000 XP, man. So there is a trait that we can get for Scoundrel. Here, I'm gonna charge forward and heal her the fuck up. Look at that value. That's crazy. So there is a trait called the Pawn that we can get for Scoundrel that allows characters who use daggers to move around a little bit more freely in combat, because they do have to constantly reposition to get those backstabs in. So that could be something we could definitely pursue for Fane now as well, if we like this setup. Maybe the damage over time isn't even worth. Maybe the damage over time is not worth the massive amount of damage we could be dealing with. Nice. We could be dealing with a two-hand weapon. But we'll see, right? We'll see how it goes. So that was a what did she nether oh, she nether swapped someone up to where she was. So we have one Defiler to go and one Black Ring Reaver to go as well. We don't take an attack of opportunity. Good. We're gonna do challenge, mark an enemy. No, let's not even mark him. We'll just do enrage. Now he can't use spells, but I don't think it's worth. I think we would have been better off with a two-hand weapon. At least it seemed like it dealt a lot more damage. Maybe backstabs? Oh, hold on. Maybe we get more utility out of that than I was thinking. Because I think maybe backstabs always count as critical hits. So maybe I could actually just attack someone from the face. But like, you know, if that was a two-hand weapon, he would have hit for like 1,000. Oh, fuck. Was that one of the ones I was protecting? Okay, let's just jump behind him.
I'll yield to none.
Are we still critting? Yeah. I kind of expected that to do more. And last but not least, Fane, go fix your shit. Go back to two hands. Now we know, now we know. Okay, so, hey guys, how are you? I'm sorry I couldn't quite save everybody. I did try though. I tried pretty hard.
So few of us are left. A direct attack against the Black Ring would be suicide. I hope the Bishop has something else in mind.
The Bishop Alexander.
Black Ring? I thought they were a spent force. Clearly not.
So this is the altar to Rallic.
The altar stands before you, flecked with moss and the cracks of age. An ant crawls across the surface, dipping in and out of the inscription that's engraved on the rock. In honor of Rallic, first of the gods and patron of humanity.
Nope. Not doing that. I'm not praying to shit. I'm not praying to shit. I don't give a fuck about Rallic. He fucked up. He fucked up too many times. Lucian. That's where we're at now. We praise Lucian. All right, let's go there. So, finesse, fuck finesse. Maybe we'll leave 14 points in it so we can wear whatever gear we want to. And dump all of that back into strength. Talents, we're good there. Abilities, we still want points in Scoundrel so we can get Pawn, because that's really valuable. Except that. Whoa. Where are you taking my camera? Except that, then swap his two-hand weapon back onto him, because it was so much better. We want to drop Backlash and pick back up Blitz Attack. And then head back over to Walter. All right, easy. It's like I've gotten really efficient at that because I respec all the time or something. So, this was the Orc Temple. It was being flooded. I think that'll go away once we get up to it now. And we can head inside and see what the orcs are all about. You coming, Fane? You alright? Yeah, the water's lowering because we killed that summoner. There's some fish in here. A confused crocodile. You still have Pet Pal, right? Go talk to it.
A saltwater crocodile looks around, seemingly disoriented. It spots you.
Where'd the water go? Why does my head hurt so much?
You're transported through a portal. The ocean is that far away, though.
The shore.
The crocodile slumps down and closes its eyes.
All right, have a good nap. So this is the Temple of the Orc. Now the Black Ring were in here and they got fucked. They got completely destroyed. That guy lost a lot of his men. He lost his eye as well. So whatever's in here, I'm assuming isn't too hospitable. For the record, I don't remember at all what's in here. Okay. So let's explore. So far, I mean, it looks pretty chill. There's a small floating island over here with a dead body on it. I'm not too worried about that. What's this thing?
If I understand this correctly, it reads, walk safely in Vrogir's pub. It looks like this place gave the Black Ring a bloody nose. Best be careful ahead.
Well, this all looks familiar.
I asked Fane if this is architectural. Is it all eternal?
Large, impressive, glowing stones. It certainly has all the hallmarks of my people. Although we did not plaster our faces on every spare surface. That is the doing of your gods. It is not enough for them to curse you with their faces. Must they inflict them on stone too? I mean, at this point, it's just tacky.
I agree. What does the Black Ring have to say?
The spirit of a Black Ring defiler frantically drags something or someone backwards with both hands. He glances around for help as he retreats. Something beneath his heel clicks.
Help! Somebody knows the flame!
A spectral arrow suddenly lodges itself between his eyes with a hollow thwack. His face turns slack and confused before he collapses backwards in a heap.
So there's traps here, is what you're saying. Fane, let me go first. Oh, I stepped on it. Whoa! Okay, we'll just step lightly. Oh, that one was a secret one. I mean, boys, I don't feel like that was that hard. I mean, there's a lot of, like, hidden traps, but I don't feel like that was that bad. And then, of course, we'll just teleport Fane right to us. Now, is this a door? There's definitely something on the other side. So we can assume this is a door. We just don't know how to open it yet. All right, let's have a look around. If I was an orc, how would I lock a door? Oh, well, speak of the devil.
Kneeling before you is the spirit of a priest, an orc priest. He produces an ornate dagger and slices open the palm of his hand. Around him, a sound suddenly rises to a roar of rushing water.
Froggy, I am your servant to my last breath.
He daubs the altar with his spectral blood and vows. The roar of water intensifies. He is suddenly swept forward. His skull hits the altar with a crunch.
Jesus.
The priest's
Oh!
spirit...
Fuck! Ignore that. Didn't mean to. Didn't mean to, my bad.
The grim drip, drip, drip of floodwater and the bloated body at your feet make this place feel more like a defiled tomb than a temple. Nevertheless, you approach the altar.
Orcs are good. Orcs are great. Please, Orc God, help me open that gate.
Your vision clouds, and you open your eyes to a dark glade. Before you lies a bull, trapped beneath a fallen tree. As you watch, it transforms to a bear, claws digging into the earth as it struggles to dislodge the log. You blink, and it turns again. A gorilla now. It's vaulted back, pushing hard against the wood. After a few more minutes' struggle, it slumps to the ground, defeated, and its contemptuous eyes return to you. Strength, it barks gutturally. Give me your vigor.
Yeah, sure, if you need some help doing that thing, have some.
The god shifts shape again, contorting into a snake. Grimacing, you reach out your hand, and Froggy sinks his fangs deep into your palm.
Fuck!
You feel his curse spreading throughout your body as your strength starts to ebb away. At the same time, the snake grows stronger and starts to pulse with a faint light. You drag your hand back before the very last of your vigor slips away, and you stand hunched over and gasping for breath. The gentle glow within Vrogir grows brighter until you struggle to look at him. The god bursts into yellow flame, searing its way through the log. Vrogier transforms again, standing before you in his true orcish form, before snorting in derision and walking away. The vision slowly fades, and you are back in the temple, the smell of damp death filling your nostrils. You see that a crude sun pictograph has been hacked into the altar's rock.
So orcs like sun. The Nameless Isle. Vrogier is aligned with the sun. That's what we learned here. By allowing him to sink his fangs into me. Did you even open the gate? We have a chest over here. Nothing. So I'm just gonna walk right across. How do we open this? Oh, is that a lever? There might be a lever.
An ancient-looking lever stands before you. It's still damp from the recently receded floodwaters.
Take a closer look.
Your closer scrutiny yields nothing further. It's just an old lever by the look of it.
All right, attempt to pull it.
The lever groans in protest, but cannot resist you. It creaks back towards you. A deep rumble heralds the wall beyond sliding downwards, a hidden door.
Dope. Wait, am I actually cursed? What the fuck? Bless yourself. Alright, curse soft. Fuck, if you didn't know that, would you just play the rest of the game cursed? What's going on in here? How you doing?
The spirit of another orc stands before you, but this one is formidably armored and extraordinarily angry.
Dogs, skulking vermin.
He hurls the warhammer away with a final yell before turning to you with a deep scowl, panting for breath that he no longer needs.
Godwoken, you're here. Did you kill the Black Ring runts who defiled Vrogia's temple, who flooded this sacred temple rather than test me in battle?
Yeah, sure did, actually.
Good. Heretics deserve only death.
Black Ring deserve only death.
This temple was a fortress. My traps made it untouchable, unpassable. That weasel, that sad old man, he responded not with strength, but with soggy cowardice, and made me look the fool. Face me, you milk-livered mouse!
Ask about the orcs. What came of them? We haven't seen any orcs in this game so far. This is actually our first time.
The world grew too civilized for us. No plunder, no glory, nothing to make our hearts quicker. My people left you to your cities and farms and soft beds. They went far in search of a place where they could be alive. But I am a knight of Vrogia. I stand vigil. I do not know what became of them.
All right, I'll take my leave. Thank you. Oh, it's just a big light. All right. So, we do have a tomb over here. Maybe I should tell him that his traps aren't too big of a deal. He probably doesn't want to hear that. Which is fair. I wouldn't want to hear that. So another difference between the two of our heroes here is that Fane can only jump to enemies, where Walter can jump wherever he needs to. Now, it's not the most efficient jump in the whole world, I'm not gonna lie to you. But it's something. Allows us to get around a little bit. There is a spell that we could give to Fane, though, that does allow him to jump around. Wonder if I have it. It's a scoundrel spell. Doesn't look like I do. Yeah, it just basically allows him to teleport. Alright, we gotta wait for this cooldown, and then I'll use the pyramid to teleport back to Fane, so we don't have to do that again. Hello! A legendary helmet! Wow, that is good. That's real good. We have to keep our current helmet for right now. We even got some diamonds in there. We're gonna be making some of our money back, boys. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, use that. And then we're checking out this side as well. Hopping over. Not too big of a deal there. All right, so we know that the orcs are aligned with... Whoa, what was that? Those are pretty good too. Wow. Especially for Fane, actually. So we will equip those. Pick up. And Fane just got some new boots. Congrats, buddy. All right, so we need to leave this place, which I'm assuming will survive just walking down the main hall here. We need to leave this place to continue to search for other temples in the area. All right, back over here. We know that the Vigor is aligned with the sun. I guess I do need to go back and pray to Rallick. I don't fucking want to. Alexander has given us the cowl that should give us the ability to spell the shallow man's illusion. The mother tree, the shallow man, sallow, excuse me. Okay. So we have a few things we need to do. A lot of what, or like half of our missions right now are kind of aimed at taking down the leader of the Black Ring, who is on the island. Excuse me. My voice is shit today. Where are my cough drops? Taking down the leader of the Black Ring, who is on the island, but also the Sallow Man, who isn't the leader of the Black Ring, right? Or did I get that mixed up? Let's see.
The altar stands before you in honor of
a quick prayer for Rallick
and patron of humanity.
Dear Rallick, you fucking suck. You made me bite people to give you luck, but I won't do that. The end.
As your prayer drifts away on the breeze, you feel the world around you shift. You open your eyes to a courtyard with wooden targets and practice posts scattered about. A man stands in the center of the court, his face turned towards the sun, his eyes wide open. He's old, grey hair matted against his skin, but you still recognize him, Rallick. He doesn't look over as you approach. It's only when you're standing right beside him that you see that his eyes are clouded and grey as his hair. He is completely blind. "Go, Godwoken," he croaks, a faint smile on his face. "Go and do your duty." The vision fades, and you stand once more in the shadow-speckled glade of Rallick's temple. Looking down at the altar, you see a faded symbol for the sun carved into the rock.
All right, so Rallick likes the sun. 20,000 XP for that? Is there anything this way? This looks like it was the Magister's camp before it got completely raided. Anything worth selling? Holy hand grenade. Don't mind if I do. Didn't even pick it up though, feels bad. Oh, this was right at the top of the beach. We could have gone up here, but the path was broken. So that means that leads right back down to the beach. Okay. Let's head to the middle here. And then make our way... Ooh. Make our way this way, I guess. I mean, as long as we see everything, it doesn't really matter where we go first, right? There's a chest over here. Go investigate that. Like I said, I need all the money I can get. Also, there's a little bit of vines we could climb up there, but it only leads to some knockdown arrows, so I'm not too worried about that. Garbage. Okay. So, if we go this way, I believe this leads to Duna. I believe. Temple of Rallick. Am I really that lost? Because the Temple of Rallick was over there. We already fought everybody here. But Oh, this Magister that lost their damn mind. I think Fane might end her suffering pretty quick. Now, because of Fane's necromancy skill, he does get healed for the damage that he does every time he auto-attacks. You know what? Without critting, his damage was actually pretty comparable to the daggers. The daggers just require him to be behind the target. Dead Paladin's up here. And the Watcher. An Eternal. Not quite in Black Ring gear, but pretty close.
Looks like those Black Ring made a lethal
Oh
enemy.
no, these were Black Ring, not Paladins. My mistake. Okay. Hey, how's it going? I'm a little worried here. Let's do a quick save.
You approach an undead, standing proud at the lip of a broken bridge. Understandably fearless of the fatal drop, she gazes into the lava sputtering below. Turning to you, she motions to the Black Ring corpses at her feet.
Yeah, I see him. What of?
Good riddance to bad rubbish, eh? Only thing I like less than Black Ring are trolls. God-woken, are you?
Shake your head. You deny your birthright.
Please. I see it on you like an aura. I see such things, for I am the Watcher. And I seek such things, for I am a seeker.
Oh! Ask if you're one of Meister Shiva's people.
The Meister?
She bats one skeletal hand in a truly derisive fashion. Her crackling laugh sounds like dry leaves whirling in the wind on an autumn night.
The Meister's ragtag band are but a pale imitation of the tradition they sought to revive. I am one of the original Seekers. We swore to be Knights of the Council, Guardians of Godwoken, and Defenders of Divinity.
That's pretty cool.
Together, we failed. But still, I try. Alone. Unless...
Unless what?
The Knight of Duna has been cursed. Void runs through his veins where source once flowed. I am sworn to protect the Council and all within it. But that same oath renders me unable to lift a blade against him.
The Knight of Duna. The Knight of Duna has been cursed. A void runs through his veins where source once flowed. Are they talking about Beast?
Release the Knight's good spirit from his corrupted shell, Godwoken. Do this, and I will gift you with the last standard of the original Seekers. If you seek ascension, it could help you greatly in the trials along the way.
Okay.
My thanks, and the thanks of Duna's Knights too. In life, I knew him well. He would hate to be like this. Believe me, you would be releasing him from torment. Please do.
I mean, we've been allied with the Seekers this entire time. And, in a lot of ways, even though we ourselves are not attempting to ascend at the current time, we are still following the path of the Seekers by protecting those that are trying to ascend, like Alexander. So the Orc Pillar needs to be Sun. And the Human Pillar needs to be Sun as well. That's all we've learned so far. We'll keep our eye out to see what the other gods favor. If we get all this right, we can open the door to proceed further towards ascension, or towards whatever our inevitable goal is here. All right, this leads back to town. So I guess let's head into the Temple of Duna. Let's see who's corrupted in there. I'm actually really curious. You know, all of my other playthroughs have actually been as Beast. And I don't remember if she told me shit was... Fuck. I don't remember if she told me shit was corrupted or not. So I am intrigued, to say the least. So let's head inside as I lock my bar so I stop moving shit off of it. Really warm down here in the middle of the lava. Who would have guessed? 30,000 XP just for entering. A dead body right as we come in. It is a purged corpse, so that, you know, we can assume the Black Ring were here. They were purging everything along the way. Can we talk to this thing, or? No?
Statues coming to life?
Also, when you play as Beast, these guys do not attack you. They just kind of let you walk through. So yet another change in the temple, which I guess makes sense because, it's the Dwarven Temple. You would assume they would protect dwarves, right? At least I would. Should we kill the statue, though? I wonder if this is breaking my weapon. This seems tedious. We didn't even get any loot for that. He just kind of crumbled in fire. Yeah, I think we just walked past him, boys. I'm not too worried about their damage. Black Ring Defiler did try to get in here on it, though, and it looks like the statue stopped her. Critical hit, eh? Well, look at you, big man. Good thing both of our characters are extremely tanky. What do you have in here? What was that, a two-hand weapon? What was that? Two-hand axe for Fane. Is it an upgrade? It is not. Let's go ahead and identify that. We'll give that. I don't know, it's about the same, honestly. I was gonna say, I guess that's an upgrade for Fane, but not really. I feel like the Perseverance is probably a little bit better for him specifically, but if both of my characters are in range for the leadership bonus, then that's a pretty big deal. So we'll hang on to that. Oh, a painting.
Garbage.
Don't call it garbage. It's insensitive. Is that poison? It looks like it was poison. Fane, I'm gonna let you go. You got this. It's all you. Poison heals him, so I don't feel like he's too worried about these traps. Alright, he's...
With great armored fists,
oh, shit.
The Knight of Duna pounds his own helmet rhythmically.
God, he was
The
hitting
helmet
himself.
buckled inwards in places. Rivulets of blood trickle from beneath the visor.
Shit. He's literally punching his helmet into his skull.
Come, hear my joke. What is it that I guard?
I mean, you're not sure, but he certainly isn't guarding his own well-being. That's snarky enough for Fane to say.
Well-being? Ha! You'd be the same if you saw what he showed me.
He leans forward. Glimpsed beneath the crumpled helmet is a mangled face and crazed, unblinking eyes.
It's all a joke. There's nothing to guard, only lies. You'll see for yourself once you're dead.
Get a grip of yourself. Actually, I don't think he cares. Why would Fane care? Eh, whatever. Reach for your weapon. Oh, these guys have Guardian Angel. That's gonna be irritating. So whenever he's standing next to one of these things, he's going to take considerably less damage, and it's gonna share the damage with the thing that he's guarding. Invalid target. Fuck. Why is it invalid? Can you just beat this up? Can this be your turn? He slowed me down a lot, so I'm not really even able to get over to him. I think I'm gonna let Fane just do this. This was an instance where it wasn't safe enough for Walter to go through, so let's assume that Walter can't help. He does so much damage. We're already out of physical armor, which means he can knock me down, which I'm a little afraid of. We got 3 solid hits in on that. We're staying at full health relatively easily. Just because of the life drain we get from Necromancy. Okay, so that's down. Are we blind? Oh, we can't. Oh, we're slowed. Okay. All right, let's just walk up. And this is my only AoE, so I guess this counts as an AoE. Let's jump in.
I'm ready.
I feel like we're not hitting for anything. What did I do? How did I mess this up? Fuck! I forgot to put his points back into two-hand! Oh, I'm so bad at this game. Get up there. Can you two-hand anything else? Can even use finesse weapons? Fuck! Alright, Walter, go in. Why, hello there. What did I stumble into? Let's go enraged. We're pissed. Enrage on yourself. And then let's go all in. Not worried about this damage at all. Now for Walter. Good job. Knock him down. Great job. I knocked a statue down. That's funny, actually. And then we will get a little fire going. With Fane, we'll knock him down again. Looks like he gets a little bit of armor back every time you knock him down, so it's not something we want to do a lot, but keeping him controlled is probably worth. We just killed off the statue with that all in. Let's just hit him. Use a little bit more AP than I wanted to walking over there, but whatever. He should be dead. Oh, by killing him, all of the statues broke. All right, Fane. All right, bud. Let's take your points out of dual wielding. Shut the fuck up about your allies all the time. Just always talking about your allies. All the time. Fane! What the fuck is this? Yo, clear out this oil. You moron. Alright. Now go respec. Again. God damn it. There we go. Okay. There you go, Fane. Yeah, doesn't work. Yeah. Okay, let's talk to the spirit.
The spirit of a dwarven knight acknowledges you with a solemn nod.
Beware of this island, Godwoken. I fear there is nothing sacred here, only madness and death. The Sallow Man has seen to that.
Well, he seems a lot more sane now, to say the very least.
I have failed the gods. The only thing left for me now is nothingness. Please, Godwoken, consume my spirit, end my shame.
I don't want to.
Please, I failed my duty and let myself be corrupted. Now I'm just a potential weapon to be used against you. Grant me oblivion, I beg you.
No.
A pained look flashes across the spirit's face.
As you will it, Godwoken.
So what happened to you?
The Black Ring came and sacked the temple. The one that leads them, the Sallow Man. He cursed me. A curse of madness and terrible visions.
What kind of visions?
The spirit averts his gaze with a shiver.
I will not say it. It would be blasphemy to even utter the words. The Sallow Man is a trickster, a deviant. They must have been lies that he concocted. They must be.
Okay. I need access to the Council of Seven as soon as possible.
There's little I can do to help you. It's the altars that have that power. Bow to the altar of Duna, and to those of the others also. If you are worthy, they will show you the way. I was not worthy. I failed the gods twice over now. All I deserve is nothingness.
Frowlin stated that he was a godwoken, one of the chosen few. He shouldn't doubt his self-worth in this way.
I was not worthy. I betrayed my own nature. I made a pact with a demon, so I would triumph over all others in the council. But the gods saw through my ruse, and I was rejected. I begged them to let me serve here on the island to pay penance. They should have cast me into the sea instead.
Alright, I'll go over here and bow to this thing, and, well... Fane, where did he go? I was gonna talk to him some more.
Carved onto the face of the altar is a dedication. In honor of Duna, patron of the dwarves. Long may their mountain halls stand as a testament to him.
Rest your hands on the altar and pray. Hey, Duna, dwarves are swell. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell.
Hard stone melts into cool water at your touch. Before you stretches a lake, or rather, a mire. The waters are fetid and rotten, the air filled with choking miasma. Through the dense fog, you hear a voice. Please, cleanse this place. Let me breathe.
Cast Bless on the lake.
The miasma clears as the power of your blessing skips across the surface. You look down to see your face gazing back at you, reflected in now crystalline water. High above your reflection, the full moon stands vigil. You step back from the altar, the vision fading before you. As you leave, you notice a lunar rune has appeared, carved into the rock.
All right, so Duna likes the moon. Lizard dwarf. So we're already marked. He's good to go. Fane, why don't you go have a word with our friend up on high? I'll make sure we didn't miss anything in here worth taking. Honestly, this place looks pretty empty. What about this guy? I mean, he was just a spirit. Why would he have loot on him? He was just a spirit. Wow, that helmet's good too. Holy shit. We've gotten so many helmet upgrades. Divinity. All right.
Ah, Godwoken.
Hey!
You have succeeded where I could not.
You know, I tried my best.
Please accept this with my thanks, and the thanks of all those I served alongside. The blessings of the original Seekers upon you.
She hands you a small yet heavy trinket, crafted of tarnished metal. Though cold, it feels comforting to the touch, like a worry stone or a familiar childhood toy.
I will definitely take the mystical rune, thank you. What did she give me? Oh, a necklace. I mean, baby girl. Maybe amulets have gotten better since your day, but this isn't that good. We'll give it to Fane. I'm never gonna use the Guardian Angel on it, because that's very anti-Fane. But, thank you. Did I fall? I fell on that ice. Probably time you can put fucking nails in your shoes and you won't slip on anything. Why don't you do that? Why are you so bad at this game? Because it's funny. I like slipping on stuff. It's like an inside joke from my 4-player co-op session. Oh, I should use this. I was playing Beast of the Sea, and Holly's playing a Frost Mage and a healer. So fucking every single time Holly goes into combat, I'm just slipping everywhere. It's really funny. Ooh, this is looking promising down here. Wait, dead black ring. Okay. How you doing, bud? You know, I was out here looking for a lizard just like you, with the name of the Shadow Prince.
My word, a Godwoken. I'm almost honored. There are precious few things in this world that elude me, but divinity is very much one of them.
We were sent here by the elves to kill him. Did you kill the Black Ring?
Very much so. Never knew what hit them. They never do. I am a man with no name. They call me the Shadow Prince, but that is rather dramatic and, in fact, rather incorrect. For what I truly am is the House of Shadows itself. That is my role and my purpose. I see the great games in motion, allow them their flux when they advance for good, cut them short when they advance for evil. As such, I am here to cut short a very ancient evil indeed, and would welcome the aid of one as formidable as your divine self.
No, I'm good.
You wouldn't believe how much life is sustained by a little death. Be that as it may, you like stories, do you? Very good. Let me tell you one. Once upon a time, the race of lizards was so much more than what we are now. We were dragons once. Great red dragons. No one remembers this, but the elves are our guild. As dragons, we almost wiped them from the face of the earth. We were stopped, and we were punished. I know not how, but someone took away the fire that made us dragons. Wings clipped, we became lizards. But there was a reason our dragon ancestors wanted to destroy the elves, for they too had a plot for world domination, at the expense of all other races. And while we were punished, the remaining elves were spared. The elven scions are the key. After their deaths, the powers and souls of scions linger on in the vast and ever-growing network that connects all of the ancestor trees. We discovered that once the network will be large enough, dryads will sprout from these roots, equipped with the memories, experience, and enormous powers of generations of elves. A vast, invincible army that will obliterate everything in their path. It will be the end of all other races. I've been trying to stop them for years. Now I'm close to ending it all for good.
So the elves are responsible for me gaining my power to be able to use Source. We helped the elves, they helped me in return. We're connected to the ancestor trees. And what he's saying is they're trying to make an army to kill everyone. We haven't heard shit about that. So, no, I'm good, man. I'm going to side with the elves on this one.
I said that what eluded me is divinity, not the power to kill divinity.
It's just you. Oh, well, he whistles for his assassins. Okay.
Shadow to shadow.
How many assassins we got here? They're all invisible. Every last one of them. I'm gonna delay Fane's turn.
Reveal yourself.
Well, there's one. Walter, why don't you shake things up a little bit? You can't hide anymore. You can't hide anymore. The Shadow Prince is definitely our biggest foe here. Let's get a little fire spreading. He suddenly does not have any magical armor. You're not undead, right? You're just a lizard. Okay. Look at his fire resistance, -10. Whoa. So, if he's already missing all of his magic resistance... Wait, how the fuck are you up there? What a cheater. If he's already used up all of his magical resistance... God, they're just teleporting me. I wonder if I could charm him, but as I go to say that, he's just gone. He's literally nowhere to be seen. And these guys are just jumping from high ground to high ground. I don't even think I can get up. Oh, never mind. He's right there. No, that's a Shadow Assassin. Fuck. Alright, I'm fucking angry! Let's go ahead and unlock the true potential of Fane here, shall we? We're going to mark this target for death. We're going to give ourselves another turn with Time Warp.
I'm ready.
And we're going to end his pathetic life with guaranteed critical attacks on our next turn. This is our next turn! Down. Did I mention we're gonna have another turn here in a moment? Because we are!
I sense something nearby.
Oh, there he is. I think they removed his burning, but then he immediately took damage, so he was out of it again. Maybe they go invisible when they fucking take damage. Regardless, I'm pissed! And we're gonna hit this guy with the onslaught! You do not fuck with Fane when he's angry. You do not fuck with Fane! As he misses an ability on a guy directly in front of him. Well, it's his turn again. Can you make these guys come out with bleed?
Prepare yourself.
No. Alright.
Reveal yourself.
Stand still. So, oh, there's ladders! I didn't see the ladders. Great news. Will it be all of my AP walking up here, and will he immediately teleport away? Looks like I can hit him with a flaming touch at least. Get him burning. Okay, I didn't know that guy was up there. But there's a ladder to get up there, so I'm feeling pretty okay. This guy's burning for 4 turns. 4 turns! And there's a ladder to get up there too, okay. How many attacks do you have?
Show yourself.
Fane is entangled, but luckily for us, this guy just decided to hit him rather than reposition. So Fane will be able to attack right now. He's not missing too much health, but he should be able to get it all back pretty easily. God, he does some damage, man. Seriously. We could do a blitz attack, but we don't have vision. So, we're chilling. We're gonna stand still. Save some AP. Oh, that guy just got into range of Fane. Why would you do that? How would you think that is a tactical advantage for you? We'll knock this guy down. He'll die next turn from the burning. And this guy, again, coming off of his height advantage to get in range of Fane. Have you lost your damn minds? But Fane can't move. But can I still jump with the blitz attack? I'm not sure. I'm assuming I can. Oh, yeah. Yep, sure can. And we're still landing critical hits, boys. Okay, I guess not guaranteed, but we were landing some. I guess I'll finish her off. And let's summon in an archer of our own on the high ground. And that will be my turn. Nice. He has a good vantage point too. He was able to deal a lot of damage. Alright, so he's dead. Let's hop down and make this guy dead. I have one more attack in me. We get an attack of opportunity if he moves. We get a free archer hit. Well, not free, but he can't move anywhere our archer can't hit. So he's dead this turn as well. Alright. Dude, Fane is strong now. Like, that was my big issue with Fane. I didn't feel like Fane did anything. Fane's pets did stuff before. Now Fane is large and in charge. Which feels good, man. Feels real good. Fane, why don't you have a talk with the spirit? I'll loot the rest of the stuff.
Did he send ya?
Tell him the God King sent you. Nah, fuck off.
This ain't right.
This ain't how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't think Fane cares. Walter, how's looting going? Let's just ignore the spirits being consumed around us. Uh-huh. What kind of loot did the Shadow Prince have on him? Quite a bit of stuff. I think those are finesse. Finesse legs. The heart of the Shadow Prince. The Shadow Prince's signet. Oh, perfect for Fane. Identify this, please. That is going to give Fane stealth, which is terrifying. This is an upgrade for Walter. Let's go ahead and move that over. Not using that. And the Shadow Prince's notes. Let's read that. The manuscript is written in code, which you cannot decipher, but a few lines written in common tongue. As for Sybil, I appreciate the warning, but stand down. She is now a threat only unto herself. The Mother Tree will choke on death fog, and with that, all will be well. If the girl is silly enough to pursue an actual confrontation, she deserves the enslavement. I would now spare her. That said, do not keep me posted on the Red Prince. My word, what an annoyingly talented nuisance that arrogant little brat to be. So Sybil, we killed her, right? Because she attacked us. Shahala was the elf we helped. Sybil was the one who attacked us in Fort Joy, so we defended ourselves. So looks like this guy's probably tied to both their storylines. I don't know.
The tree must fall. The tree must fall.
Which tree?
The elven tree must fall. The elven tree must fall. He fears it. He fears the elf.
Who's he?
The elven tree must fall.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right there, bud. Let's go ahead and gobble that up. What is this down here? We should be next to the lizard temple, right? This supposedly is the Temple of Zora. There's a little bit of gold here.
The air is thick with heavy flakes of ash. The altar before you seems to radiate heat as you approach.
All right. Prayer to the lizard god. The Red Prince is nice. The Red Prince is fierce. The dragons fire hot. Oh, I'm really going well on this one. Do not conspiracy.
There is a blinding flash, and you are surrounded by flame. It licks your skin, enveloping you, but does not burn. Looking up, you see Zora sitting on an ember throne, surrounded by faintly glowing stars. Her eyes are mocking and angry, but you can see that her scales are starting to flake and fall. She hisses that you have wasted your time. You are weak. Why are you here? She growls, claws digging into the smouldering charcoal of her throne. My champion will ascend. No other can overcome trial by flame.
Bring it on!
You hear a punctuated hiss. The lizard is chuckling. There is no challenge, Godwoken. There is only flame. My chosen will overcome. The lizard slams her fist against her throne, sending embers flying. One of the stars above her ignites, wreathing itself in flame. The flames around you flare, and you're enveloped in an inferno. The fire rips through you, scorching your flesh and burning your clothes. The vision fades, leaving only the blazing fire, a glowing sun emblem on the altar, and the echoing laughter of a malicious god.
Yo, for real, I've been covered in fire more than anyone else in human history, I'm pretty sure. This isn't new for me. Ooh. Oh, that's so cool! I never saw this! This is when the lava from the mountain, from the volcano, is meeting the ocean. That's dope as fuck. There's a little crab here. So, am I just burning forever now? How amazing amazing would that be if I just had holy flames on me for the rest of the game? God, that would be sick. That would be the best. So we know that the lizards are for the sun. Slowly but surely figuring this out. Lizard portal, turn that over to the sun. Climb up here. Where am I trying to go right now? Wait, who's this? Blind Priestess of the Ring.
The death of all.
Hey, what's up?
A black ring priestess turns to you. Her astonishing beauty takes your breath away. Her gaze drifts past you, and you realize that she's blind. She breathes in, as if tasting the air, as if tasting you.
Compelled to taste her too, take a step towards... What the fuck? Yeah, whatever. No. Fane's my man. How tragic you think that she can never see her own beauty.
She produces a mirror of darkest black, holds it up as if to look upon her own magnificence, and then speaks as if to herself.
I found God woken.
She waits a moment, as if listening to her own reflection.
It shall be done, O sallow one.
She closes the mirror, looks at you directly, almost as if she can see you, and then she smiles. A smile to melt the heart, a smile to drown in, a smile to send an army off to war.
She's like a siren. So, I don't know why they treated that mirror as if we didn't know what was going on there. We've encountered several of those mirrors. We have a bunch of them. We know exactly who she was talking to. Yo, baby girl, you're not gonna win this. I'm sorry. I have way too much CC. You can't do it. That's fucking amazing. I love that skill. I wonder if she'll have a black mirror on her. That was interesting. I don't think I ever encountered her. All right, so I think we need to make our way over here for one of the last temples. We also have not encountered the Goblin Temple yet, so I'm not too sure on where it actually is. I know that it's a ruby. I don't think I've looted it. I don't think I've looted it. I might be wrong though. So let's hop over. Where's my jump? Right there. This one's gonna take a little while. I believe this one is the Temple of the Wizards. Whatever her name is. What is her name? It's the Temple of... I guess they just say Wizards. I mean, if I had to guess, I would imagine that wizards like the moon for some reason. I'm not sure.
Part of the Divine Order's fleet by the look of it. Hellfire must have rained down on them.
Oh, wow. I didn't even notice that. That's so cool where the lava meets the water. I like that so much. Okay, we're heading up. A little bit of source there. I'm gonna do this one on my own, I think. I'm gonna let Fane solve his business. If we need him, he's just a small teleport away. Oh, we're wet.
A temple in the clouds. What holds this aloft?
Magic!
Before you stands a shrine to Amadia, her solemn face carved of ancient stone.
That's her name, Amadia. Sorry this fucking bottle's so loud, boys. Pray to Amadia.
You remember that the statue of Amadia in the hollow marshes healed you. But no words from you can rouse this one to response. Whatever powers the gods once had has weakened indeed.
Still gonna ask for a blessing.
You feel a presence awaken within the stone. An ancient awareness reaches out to you, swirling through every cell of your body, and a wintry wind blows, and bitter hail falls all around you. Yet you feel no chill, and the ice melts as soon as it touches your skin. Then the awareness recedes from you, ebbing back like a tide until you are left completely alone. Alone with your thoughts, alone with the blessing Amadia left you with.
Okay, so our blessing is water immunity. I don't feel like this will be that hard because our character's so tanky. And we know how to use the rest. I feel like if we didn't know how to do those things, we'd be in a lot of trouble. But the simple fact is that we do. So let's try to jump up here. Doesn't look like we can. So we're going to try to venture this way into this flame, I think. Of course, we're not even that afraid of fire because we're a holy paladin. We can just bless it, and it'll instead heal us. Not that afraid at all. In fact, this is probably the temple I'm most equipped to handle. What am I fighting? What? I don't even see them. Are they hiding? Whoa. Guys, I don't see any enemies.
Does anything seem different now?
Okay, this path opened up. Gonna go up here. Still. Oh. What the fuck? I think this was added with the mod. Not being able to see enemies might make this difficult. Hold on. Do they not have any? I can't even see their health. Okay. And they didn't take damage. What the fuck? Ah! Oh, this seems bugged as shit. Oh no. Oh no. We know one's right here. Maybe this was just designed to make this part a little bit more difficult. Which it will, that's for sure. Let's get rid of that. Does this open up the other path? It did. Okay, we're walking to this side now. Hopefully without being hurt too much. I mean, they don't hit that hard. It's what, 300 damage a turn? Most of the magic damage I was taking was self-inflicted. Okay, so let's just go to the other side. I mean, it definitely makes this a little more interesting. I am worried we're just gonna kind of bug it out, though. Oh, I'm out of combat now. What the fuck? All right, well, let's rest. Get all of our defenses back, just in case.
Now to find out what effect that had.
Ooh, I see what effect that had. We have a portal in the middle now. Let's take that portal. The path leads this way. It looks like there's more elemental obstacles ahead of us here.
More of those damn sentinels.
Those damn sentinels. Now those sentinels were not what was attacking us, just for the record. I just want to make all this holy. Don't mind me. Spread the holy fire that way. And then I think they'll just keep this going. I'm pretty sure they'll just keep adding to it. Oh, Walter! You're so good! Wait, what happened? Fuck, he's stunned. Ah, shit. I guess you can't have blessed lightning. Oh, not again! Come on. So, each of these guys has a different element that they do. We have some... Well, at least I can see this one. The fuck is that bubble? Well, now she's invisible. Okay, I'm just gonna go up here and do my own thing. Spin this. What changed? The path to the left opened up. Let's go ahead and give us a little bit more magic armor back because I feel like we're gonna need it. And by a little, of course, I mean a hell of a lot. And work our way back over there. Try to avoid as much lightning as possible, but I feel like I'm gonna be hit by a lot here, actually. We might encounter a scenario where we're just permanently stunned in this if we're not careful.
Reveal yourself.
Reveal yourself. All right, get the fuck out of this. That opens the other path, presumably. It sure did. Let's move to the edge and wait our turn. Attack this with as much AP as possible. Increase our chances of getting to the other side without being stunned. That's really what I'm worried about right now. Killing her in Holy Fire is going to be difficult. So, I'm not even going to try to. Jumping to the other side. Let's spin this thing. Oh, her orb is removed. Throw a shield. See how that goes. I'm assuming we're going to still get hit with some elements because of the helper Amadius. The Amadius helpers. But at least she doesn't have physical armor now. Which means that we should be able to knock her down, no problem. She used a heal? Yeah, regenerating. Wasn't even missing that much AP, to be honest with you. Alright, I don't want to slip on this, so we're going to charge through it when it's my turn. And take her to Pound Town. These other little helpers are so anticlimactic because I can't damage them. But it looks like they're tethered to just these areas, so when it's time to leave, I should be able to get out, no problem, I think. I just wish the turns went a little bit faster, that's all. And shield throw to guarantee the kill. I'm glad they don't deal damage, because if they actually dealt a lot of damage, this would be really hard. Like, how do you fight an enemy you can't see or can't damage? It's literally, we just have to remove ourselves from this area. Please don't fall. Oh, he went around the long way. Okay, that's fine. Looks like there's a rope over here that we can drop down. Use that to climb down and Oh, we made it all the way back to the start. Okay. Good. Didn't take any damage. Let's go down. This area reminds me of EverQuest 2 so much. I've been kind of nostalgic for EverQuest 2 lately. It was the first MMO I played on the PC. And I went to find some streamers playing it yesterday, and there was literally 2 streamers, and they had a total of 7 views. And it made me really upset. But there is an area called the Plains of Sky that was just a bunch of floating islands like this, and it was so cool, man. It was so fucking cool. All right. Amadia, what's up?
Before you stands a shrine.
Examine the
This
statue.
statue of Amadia seems...
Wait, what? Did I miss something? I don't understand. Ooh. I want to go back for that, but not if I have to fight things. Oh! Okay, so this is what we need to get to. Oh, I see. I went to the exit rather than to the statue. Got it. I want that gem, though. What the fuck is that gem? Up we go. So, are you of the moon like I thought? Let's see.
A bird flits in the background as you approach the altar. Laying your hand on the weather-beaten stone, you feel a gentle heat. A sense of warmth and peace fills you.
Drop to your knee and whisper prayers to the goddess. Wizards are scary. Bears are hairy. Eternals are bone. I'll pray at your throne.
As you whisper your words, you feel the world around you melt away. You open your eyes to an old log house, a roaring fire, and a door ajar. Pushing the door open, you find a bedroom, comfortably furnished. In the middle of a bed, wrapped in blankets, is an old, shivering woman. She reaches out, welcoming her lost child. So good of you to come. She has been so proud to watch your heroics, but now you need to help her. She leans forward, grey hair falling to frame her wrinkled face, and whispers that she is so hungry. She needs to feed. She needs your source.
Feel God stirring within you, asking to intervene just this once. Fuck you, Rallick. Very well. Step forward and allow her to take your source.
The woman takes you in her arms, pulling you close in a warm, soft embrace. You almost can't help relaxing as her warmth spreads through you. You're still breathing in her scent, the smell of home, when you feel her claws. They press into your back, tearing cloth, breaking skin, pushing deep into muscle.
I should have known. It's just like the pretty lady we just fought.
A gasp escapes your lips, and you sense it, her ferocious hunger as she starts to feed. You feel your source draining away, your energy sapping, your own hunger becoming unbearable. You push her away, staggering backwards until you rest gasping against the door. The figure in the bed draws the curtains and smiles as she is bathed in moonlight. She turns back to you, her grey hair now streaked with gold. She gets out of the bed, walking towards you, but you feel your god pulling you back, pulling you away from her claws. The room fades, but Amadi's moon remains, now emblazoned on the altar before you.
Well, Rallick did help me get away from that just now. Yo, Fane, your god's fucked up, man. Amadi is fucked up, dude. Wizard Pillar. Sets the moon already? No, fuck that shit. Can I jump over there? Nice! Engraved Jewel. What is that? Oh, what? It's a jewel with strange markings etched into each facet. I would no doubt fetch a high price, but perhaps it has another purpose. I mean, I don't know what that purpose is, so I'm just gonna sell it. Probably.
Amadia truly is the mother of all magic, the patron of all who use source.
No wonder she wanted to drain our source so bad. I'm not saying I liked it, by the way, but I guess it makes sense. All right, let's group these two up. Oh! Look! Pet pal. Get in there, pet pal.
Two black ring wargs, heaving, stinking mounds of gristle and malice, play like puppies with a large crimson gem.
Reach out and pet the nearest warg.
Pause. Away. Now.
Ask them if you can play with the... No. Take the meat out of your pack and dangle it towards them.
They lick their lips, the gem forgotten. For now.
Hold their attention with the meat and reach out to take the gem.
You lift the gem. It's both hot and cold. Within the stone, stars seem to shine. It's mesmeric. You slide the gem into your pack for later. The wargs still hungrily eye the dangled meal.
Yeah, let's feed him.
The wargs tear the flesh apart, and you turn away.
I was hungry.
Me too. What was we doing?
Can't remember.
Me neither.
Let's go chase rabbit.
Yeah.
Now, I do kill all the black ring that I see, but those are just dogs, man. So, this is the pocket dimension of the goblins. It's just a large ruby, large crimson gem. A galaxy of stars swirls within. The gem seems to beg to be used, and I'm going to grasp the
You
gem
wonder if
firmly.
this is what you think it is. An imp-built pocket realm. Within the crimson crystal, a galaxy of stars seems to twinkle, and beyond the stars lies a strange and wondrous realm. It's as you'd hoped. The stars swirl and move, and form a face, the face of an imp.
Looky, looky, looky here. What's red and black and blue all over?
You've read about these gems, and you know that this is a pointless riddle. Tell the gem to cut it out, and cut to the point, then threaten to smash it on a rock.
Oh! Righty. Oh, very righty. Come inside.
The face dissolves, and the stars begin to swirl. And so too does your head, as you are taken to...
a pocket realm.
A whole realm within a single gem.
Now this place is a very long, arduous puzzle that you solve one after the other. And your character moves at this speed unless you have haste. Now there is a shortcut to finishing this much, much quicker. And it shows you on the map right away. Like, the only thing we have uncovered on the map in here is the shortcut. So I'm just gonna fucking do that. And I'm gonna save you guys about 45 minutes of slow walking. On the stream originally, when we played this game, we did solve this puzzle. And I wanna say it took me about an hour because I should be out of character, because there's also a way to just kill your whole group in here. That I was like, oh, this sounds fun, let's do this, why not? It just literally just kills your whole party. So this is the back way of doing this. If you're here, I encourage you to solve the puzzle, but for time's sake, because I want to visit as many temples as I can in today's video, we're just gonna knock this out real quick, like nothing's happening.
Hostile threat detected. Executing operator extirpation in 3, 2...
reach out and touch the ball of light. Wait, did I not do it?
Extirpation aborted. Returning to primary task. On touching the glowing ball of light, text appears before your eyes. Threat de-escalated. Returning to primary task. Answer search running.
Answer search running. If you're looking for an answer, ask what the question is.
What is the universe?
Ask if you found the answer yet.
Answer not yet found. Search incomplete. Estimated search time, 358,910,227 years.
That's a lot of days.
Estimated search time, 358,910,227 years.
So, the imps are all dead.
Abnormal seismic activity threatened primary task operations. Operator sabotage suspected. To protect core functionality and data retention, first-level security measures were activated. Operator submitted override string. Large quadrupeds are playing with the framing device. The likelihood of quadrupeds having the capacity of play was calculated at 1 in 2. The likelihood of an operator lying about quadrupeds shaking the framing device was also calculated at 1 in 2. Operator's manner and language indicated hostility to the machine. Operator was identified as most likely primary threat. Extirpation was deemed the safest and most logical action. Threat de-escalated, returning to primary task. Answer search running.
Ooh. Okay. That would have been good if we didn't put... You know, actually, that's probably good for Walter. 2 strength, 1 pyro, 1 necromancer. I think we'll keep what we have now. So what sells for the most? Because I need to make back some of my money. It would be that same rope. We also get a wand that we can sell for a few thousand, so definitely worth our time coming in here. And
you reach out to touch the altar. Its cold surface a curious foil to the thrumming and clanging metal that surrounds you.
Let's do our prayer. Imps are dead, the imps are gone. But tell me which symbol to which the imps belong.
Your vision clouds, your head swims, and when the fog clears, you are still standing in the imp temple. You look around in confusion. This doesn't seem right. There's a cough behind you. Turning, you see Zanteza. Not some allegorical figure, not some awe-inspiring god, just her. She's leaning against one of the struts on the platform, taking you in. Moon, she calls, her face placid.
Moon. Well, that was easy. Scholar. Wait, ask if this is a riddle. Is there another version of her that says sun? The one that always speaks the truth? And are the others always lies?
There's a sigh as she rubs the bridge of her nose. Scholars. Always thinking too much and knowing too little. But perhaps you're not a lost cause. She thinks you still might be able to do the right thing. She invites you to reject your god.
Oh, you don't say.
Deep within, you can feel your god stirring, hissing like a snake. She clarifies that she's not asking you to support her, just not to be beholden to your god. To think for yourself, to make choices that you think are right, not what some half-dead god demands.
Oh my god, I did not know about this. This is so cool. Okay, so ask if you reject your god, can she get him out of you? Oh, please get this fucking guy out of me.
Alas, she says that she cannot. Your barnacle is stuck there. But you have the chance to go your own way, to pledge to make your own choices. After all, she knows the things that your god has asked you to do, the choices he's forced you to make. Was it right? Can you truly say it was worth it?
No, it wasn't right. This seems suspicious. How do you know she's not an agent of the void? Makes a convincing argument. Agree to renounce your god. Get the fuck out of me, Relic.
The anger that you felt just a moment ago, the unchained rage of your god, turns to ice in your bones. You can feel rage becoming something verging on hate. The quiet inner voice that you have almost gotten used to is silenced, and you feel your god withdrawing, retreating, locking itself away somewhere you cannot reach. Xantessa's laughter fills the air with a rushing, joyful sound. She thanks you. She has not laughed like that in many centuries.
I don't care if it was a trick or not. We don't have Ralik inside of us anymore, and I'm pretty happy about that.
She bows and bids you farewell, her form melting away to smoke, leaving nothing but a platform bathed in light from a huge, bright moon.
All right, it was the moon. Now I believe we... Oh, hello. I'll take that, if you don't mind. We'll also check out these chests before we leave. And not too much in there. But like I said, we need all the gold we can get at this point. An epidemic of fire scroll. That sounds fun. Let's pick that up. And then I'll be on my way. Now that does do curse fire, so we probably won't use it on Walter. But hey, Fane.
Answer not yet.
Leave it be. Wait, how do I leave? I can just teleport out. All right, I can just teleport out. So we'll go back to Fane. We now know that the... Oh, I haven't been that way. What is this? Wait. Why was my map not showing? Anyway, we know that the imps are part of the moon now. Wizard, dwarf, lizard, orc, elf, and imp. It was already right. Okay. So this is this chick. That's the dwarven entrance. We've already done that. Okay. We did level up in there. So let's figure out what we want to do with that. I will go ahead and... Oh, this is a big level up. We get a new talent. That's a big level up. Okay. I think I'm going to go for Demon. Just by name. Not because I want it, but Demon by name. A character with Demon has an extra 15% fire resistance. Obviously, that sounds really bad for a Paladin to have. But I want the fire resistance, so... Or we could also go for Living Armor. Living Armor adds 35% of all healing you receive to Magic Armor, which means we can stand in our shit a little bit longer. Would not be a bad idea. Now let's go for Demon. If we take less damage from our fire, we'll be better off. Then we have our Persuasion capped already. So I'm going to increase my bartering, because I'm broke. Single-handed. Now let's go for Pyro. We almost have that capped. Just a few more points in that and we'll be good to go. And then as far as attributes, let's buff our intelligence because it's been a little lacking lately. We have 43 resistance to fire right now. That's pretty huge. Considering we can also put runes in these things to add more fire resistance. So 58%. We just need to get armor that has enough rune slots in them so we can make ourselves completely immune to fire damage. Demon goes a long way with that. And then we'll be able to deal so much. We'll heal from our fire all the time. It'll be amazing. Now, for Fane, strength. Glass cannon, strength. Let's go. Two-handed. Fuck it. We're going in. We are going to max his lore master. So we never have to put a point into that ever again. And for Fane... we want the pawn so he can move a little bit easier in combat and chase people down. And that will complete our leveling up for now. All right, so if we go down here, how do we get down there? You guys aren't linked? Can you go down here? Seems like a long walk. Okay. This is the Temple of Ralik, right? Yeah. So we've been here. I just kind of missed this. Krug the Troll lies ahead. Now, there is a secret to beating trolls.
Stop!
What's
the
that?
troll leans in and glares at you with beady little eyes. His breath is like a butcher's offal bucket, left in the sun too long.
No cave for you.
Hey, why are you guarding it?
I get sack of meat every day to guard cave. Easy task. Easier than hunting. And this island keeps me strong. Not weak like other trolls.
Let's give him the sign of the lone wolves.
The troll stares at you in abject confusion for a long moment before...
No cave.
Well, I'm going in the cave, whether you like it or not. So, I'm going crazy! Alright, we have guaranteed crits for a couple turns. He just gave himself a lot of armor. We need to examine the troll. Immune to burning. Immune to being knocked down, immune to petrified, immune to decay. He has low resistances to fire and poison. So that means that in order to remove the troll's blood, we need to hit him with fire or poison. Or just fucking kill him with Fane. Oh my god. What the fuck, Fane? You're busted, man. You're fucking busted. I think this will remove troll's blood. What the fuck, Fane?
The spirit of the troll stands before you. He attempts to pick up a nearby rock and frowns with confusion as his ghostly hand passes right through it.
So, what you doing here?
I got cave in return for... I know...
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That was a mercy sacrifice there, boys. That's just sad. Right, in the cave we go. There is a trail of blood leading deeper into here.
An empty cave with a bare altar. Strange.
The altar before you seems relatively bare. There is no inscription to a god and no offering placed. All you can see is a smear of blood on its surface and a hollow that seems to call for something.
I'm gonna whisper a prayer.
You feel an invisible hand grab you by the throat. Cold, unseen lips brush your ear. You can't make out any words, but you understand what you're hearing. Whispered tears, screams in the dark, blood, pain, blood, blood. The hand releases you, and you stagger back, gasping. The altar watches you silently. It's waiting.
So, we received a cowl from Alexander for this sole purpose of dispelling the illusion by this altar. So now we can go deeper inside. Okay. It appears that we're inside a volcano. This is like where the Shriekers would be tied up, but there's none on them. There's some bodies back here. I'll go ahead and quick save. I am a little nervous in here. Hey! Ghost of a Magister Priest.
The spirit of a Magister Priestess kneels on the ground, her hands tied behind her back. She flinches as the ghostly sound of tortured screams from nearby catches your ear. She steals a look upwards at the source of the screams, then looks away again with a shudder. Another ghostly scream intensifies, hitting a peak, then abruptly ends. Panic washes over the Magister's spectral features. She's next.
Shit. So this place doesn't seem too hospitable, boys. Not very hospitable at all. We're just getting, like, body parts. Okay. Well, look who it is. The Sallow Man. What do we know about him? The Sallow Man wants us to bring him the head of Bishop Alexander. We can report our success at his hidden lair in a cavern at the base of the mountain. So he wants Alexander dead, but we want Alexander to ascend. So...
You behold a face you've seen before, in blackened glass. Soul's sickness incarnate, the rotten flesh of the world's most shameful desires, an all-knowing affliction. This is the God King's pallid envoy, walking the world as the Sallow Man.
The God King.
You feel him in your head, scrabbling for purchase amongst your thoughts, looking for a way in, his madness and his anger and his hate banging on the door of your mind.
Conjure an image of the mind of Alexander conveying his regards, and then send the Sallow Man to his maker!
Screaming, biting rage blazes across your mind, and a great roar emerges from his mouth, as if all the fury beneath the world was coming to burn the very earth. And in your mind, the roar becomes a word.
Kill!
Wonder what the fuck this game would play out like if you were working for him, man. I wonder what the fuck that would be like. So he's deflecting ranged attacks. We don't have any. I think we literally just mark him for death. Why can't I do that? Do I need to take a step? Oh, that's enrage on myself. Sorry, I messed that up. So mark him for death. Give ourselves an extra turn. Which is busted. Guaranteed crits because we're mad. End our turn. This is our new turn. Oh my god. Fane, you're a fucking monster. Almost killed him in a single turn. One of the strongest enemies in the game. Fane just took him out like it was nothing. My goodness. All right. What the fuck? We are now plagued. Salaman's enfeebling influence can be cured by bless. Oh, okay. Well, I have that. He has like shackles on his body. Can I take this source away from him, maybe? Is this a source thing? Doesn't look like it. So is he gonna come back? It just says he's unconscious. Fuck. All right, well, let's get these guys burning if I can. I'll let Fane deal with those, and I'll try to run interference up here. Yeah, he's just unconscious. Oh, no. Well, she has a height advantage, that's for sure. And I just used my gap closer to get up here. So, she's gonna have that height advantage for a little while. Looks like they are leading me that way, though. I'm marked, not blinded. I am crippled, so I can't move. No, slowed.
I am the right hand of the king.
God, he's just back up in all of his glory. Okay. Well, let's put him back down. Put him back down. We're not critting. Why aren't we critting? Oh, challenge lost. Character influences a losing challenge? Shit! Wait, I killed him! No! Alright. That sucks. Because he didn't die and he only went unconscious, I didn't win the challenge. That is unfortunate. Ruptured tendons means I can't move. So I'm gonna be stuck here for 2 turns. Let's rephrase that. I can move, but it's going to hurt a lot. And I don't think I want that. Alright, so he should die this turn. Let's go ahead and put up our deflect, so if these guys decide to attack me, we're at least gonna be sending that back at him. I just wasted that shield throw. I don't know why I did that. Oh, I wonder if she's moving because of the deflect. See, I dealt some damage back. There we go. Now we're returning the damage to her. Not bad. Now it's the Salaman's turn. He's just gonna hit Fane for a really small amount of damage. No, 600 damage. I take it back. Yeah, went through almost all of his physical armor in that one turn. Are we just taking him down again? Oh, he's actually dead this time. He's actually dead this time. Okay. All right. So, 2 AP to move this way. Let's just try to get up top. We're gonna be the aggressor now with Fane, since he's the only one that can move. This guy's dead no matter what. He's gonna burn to death. I think anyway. We're reflecting a little bit of damage because of our gear. All right. Let's make sure he's dead. He's definitely dead now. We can't Phoenix jump, so I'm just gonna walk over to where Fane is. Ruptured tendons and all. Look how much damage that did. That fucking hurt. But at least we're helping out. What is this? Is this cursed oil? It is! She's sucking the source right out of us! What's she gonna do with it? We're all entangled now. She entangled every last one of us. I think I still deflected those shots back at her. This guy's asleep, apparently. Can you get up there even though you're entangled? Can you maybe attack the barrel? It doesn't look like it. We can, however, charm this guy. Can I steal your source? No. We can summon an archer up there. I think that's our play. Then with the archer, we attack the barrel. And hit her for as much damage as we can. That was a lot, because we got the high ground bonus with the jump. All right, we have a problem. She's moving out of where I can get Walter to hit her. At least I think. We are entangled. Can we break that entangle? Not with that. Okay. So I'm gonna Earthquake and hope it hits her. Knocked her down! Nice! Knocked her down. Okay. The shield will not hit. So I guess I end my turn. That guy hit though. Phew! Mind controlling that archer was a great idea. Alright, we're in. Good job, boys. Now we just gotta kill this guy who's actively killing himself while he's charmed. Easy game, easy life. So let's hop on down here and have a word with the Sallow Man.
He leers at you. You feel his hate, his rage, his blinding thirst for blood. Your blood. He reaches into your mind and fails. He has no power now. The power is all yours.
Reach into his brain, searching for the location of the key to the mountain.
He howls in pain and hate and rage and tries to push you away, but he cannot. So he closes his eyes and summons everything. A raging torrent of memories washes through you, so fast you can barely see an image before it's gone. An elven child, the moon, the sun, the void, the dirt. The death in the fog amongst the trees. And at the last, part of the key to the mountain. Rallic, Vigor, and Solstice worshipping the sun.
I think we already knew all of this. Turn away. Fane, I'll give you the honors willingly this time. So this is a mirror of blackest glass right here. Let's take a look at this.
The mirror is cloudy and dark. No discernible image forms in its black depths. The broom upon the glass spins and whirls, but no face appears. The owner must be busy. Or dead.
I wonder if I killed the owners of these black mirrors.
The cloying miasma within the glass shimmers, and a face comes into view. A well-dressed dwarven woman, peering closely at you. With a hiss, she closes the mirror and is gone.
Interesting. That's really fucking interesting. Alright, is there... Oh, there is a chest down here. I don't think I looted his body either, so we still have a little bit to do in here. There's a map on the table we might be able to discern some information from. 700 gold. Like I said, we need all the gold we can get right now, so pretty happy with that. Let's check out his body. Ooh, hello. Salaman Chainmail. Not that good. Not that good for us. We do have a phase capacitor, an unidentified helmet. I believe this will be finesse. No, intelligence. Once again, not that good for us. Corrupted blade and the Salaman's hand. Which I guess if I wanted to turn into an elf, I could eat and learn a little bit about
The
him.
bilious film reforms in the glass and becomes a knight in shining armor, sunshine glinting upon his helm, the light reflecting, masking his features. On seeing your face, he snaps the mirror shut.
A knight in shining armor. I wonder who that could be. I do have a decent idea of who the dwarf could be. The well-dressed dwarf, but the knight in shining armor, I actually no idea. So, let's go a little bit deeper into these caverns. Oh, what do we have there? We have a key. To what? We don't know. A trumpet of death. Is that a collectible? It's an ingredient.
Oh, God woken. Such a pleasure. Did you miss me? Wait, don't answer that. Of course you did.
Wendigo? Wendigo is the lady who sunk our ship in Act 1 and we killed when she had Fane's mask. Wendigo is the one who set all of our adventures in motion. We've killed her. We've killed plenty of other people in this game, but somehow they keep coming back. And Wendigo stands right before us. Okay.
My lord's given me another chance. Such is his grace and wisdom. As for you, well, you're out of chances. How many have you had by now, I wonder? 2, 3, 100? It must all be a blur for you.
Demand to hear her lord's intentions.
Open your eyes. War, slavery, disease, void, death, and the fall of a divine. Do you suppose these happy accidents? His work is all around you, and you can consider me.
She peers at you through narrow eyes. Her next words do not pass her lips, yet pierce your ears as if she'd spoken them.
His agent of death.
Okay. She is throwing oil at us. And igniting the oil. Baby girl, I don't think you know what we're all about over here, do you? Let us go ahead and try to... Let's move for 0 AP because of our pawn trait that we picked up. Try to jump in. She's just in range. And now that we've done that, let's just knock her down. And this should be fairly easy. We have so many knockdowns. Oh my god. Fane, you're fucked up, man. Yo, she was the agent of death, though.
Every time, God woken. Why can't I just kill you? It doesn't matter. He'll fetch me like he always has. He won't deny me his glory, his presence, his scent.
So tell me your lord's plans.
Has he not simply told you by now? Are you sure you're God-woken? That head of yours is awfully empty for a wannabe divine. Shouldn't you be wise or something?
Consumer source. The witch deserves no better.
You muster as much energy as you can, yet the spirit remains whole. She cackles at every gesture you make and every limb you contort in your futile efforts.
He'll take me back, and I'll come for you again and again and again. You'll be mine yet, and then I'll be his only chosen, his blessed one. Hush, he's come. He is here. Take me, Lord. I am yours.
That's creepy as fuck, man. Creepy as fuck. There is a treasure room right down here. We'll just have a quick look around. Some rubies, some diamonds, some traps leading in as well. So it would seem. But I think we're all right. Yeah, all kinds of treasure in here. A glass of wine. Letter from Wendigo. See if we can read that. My lord! I do detest excuses, but I find myself in a difficult position. At every turn, the Godwoken has stood in my way. Each time I think they're finally over, they return anew. As much as you must doubt me, I have begun to doubt even myself. Please do not give up on me, not yet. Your faithful servant, Wendigo. And we also have what appears to be a tablet on the top of the desk, but I can't pick it up. Tormented Soul. I didn't realize those things were that big. Isabel's Missive. Presumably to the Sallow-Man, excuse me. There's no reason to doubt the Peacemaker's crew or Lohar's loyalty. The shipment to Arx is in no danger, and I think you will find 36 barrels of death fog to be more than sufficient for our needs. Queen Justinia is yet to question our actions. She has proven an unknowing and successful puppet to our master. So Isabel is basically second in command to the Dwarven Queen, Justinia. And she's trying to destroy all of Arx with death fog. And we've known about that since Act 2. And we're learning a little bit more about it as we continue here. So many diamonds and gold and everything here to loot. Rotten body pieces lie everywhere as well. There's also another path back here that leads to a rune. So I'm just going to gather all of this that I can and then see ourselves out.
The unwholesome murk clears, to reveal more unwholesome murk, as if the mirror is lying forgotten at the bottom of a well.
Can we open this? Oh, that was easy. The Haft of the Swornbreaker. That was the legendary sword. The legendary item that we had Tarquin crafting.
I'm afraid that exploring this island would only consume precious time that I need for my work. I shall be remaining here.
Hey, what progress have you made on that weapon?
My efforts continue. I must admit it's quite an intricate piece to work with, even for someone like myself. I remain confident of success, though.
But I have the piece.
Pursuit of my... I know.
He snorts.
The last
We've
thing
already
this
heard
world
that dialogue.
needs is another would-be god, and an army of fools willing to follow him.
But I got this thing for you. It's right here.
I'm afraid that exploring this island would only consume precious time that I need for my work. I shall be remaining here.
I wonder... Can we not get the weapon because we gave him the shit? I'm gonna be so upset. I'm legitimately gonna be so upset. Wow. That does some fucking damage. Holy shit. These are one-handed weapons? Oh my god. That's probably worth every penny. Holy shit. Alright. I want that weapon real bad, though. Just so you know. I want that weapon real bad. Alright. Thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you guys next weekend with more Divinity Original Sin 2.